you're going to section your hair off into 4 different sections. And for more complicated things like highlighting and weaving and slicing, you're going to section it off into 5. It being 1, 2, 3, and then the back panels 4 and 5. But since this is just basic color, I'm going to section it into 4. All you're going to do is take this comb and you're going to start at the top of your head. Hold a finger behind your ear because mentally for some reason it helps you. And you're just going to draw a line straight down to your finger. Take the hair and separate it. And you're going to have a nice clean parting. Take the hair that you just sectioned off. You're going to twist it around. And you can twist it as much as you want. You can have the hair hanging. It's really preference. And clip it with an alligator clip. It's called a Zulu knot, and it's not going to go anywhere. So then what you're going to do is you're going to find your line from that side, and you're going to you're going to draw it down to the other ear, holding my finger there so mentally I know where I'm going for. And you're going to have a nice clean parting like so. You can just take that hair in the back because it's going to be in the way and just messily clip it back. And then you're going to take your hair, you're going to make your Zulu knot. Then you can leave your bangs on if you wish. And then you can just draw a line straight down the back of your head. It doesn't need to be perfect, but you'll be able to feel it separate into 2. And then you're going to clip that hair up separately. Once you're all sectioned off in your 4 partings, you can have a natural part or a center part. It's totally up to you. You're going to start mixing your color because you don't want to mix color before you're all set up, because then you're going to end up with oxidization of the color, which means the color can actually come out untrue to what it's supposed to be. It'll get all bubbly and thick, and you don't want that. So I'm just going to look at the directions on the back of the color box. This is Ion Color Brilliance. It's a professional line of color from Sally's Beauty Supply. You don't need to have a license or anything to go there. You can just be a normal person. And if you are going to color your hair at home, you have to use a professional color line because box dye, I always used box dye before I got in hair school, but I learned so much about it, and it is the absolute worst thing that you can do to your hair. Hairdressers don't tell you that just to make money. Really, it's the worst thing that you could possibly do to your hair. Processing time is so quick because of all the horrible chemicals they have in there. If you use box dye, you're going to end up with damaged hair no matter what color you're doing. Whether you can see the damage or not, trust me, it's being damaged. So, I mean, one of these little tubes is $3. You can buy two of these, and for $6, and a thing of developer for $2, and you can color your hair professionally with the same amount of money that you could use for box colors. So it's worth the money. Go do it. So it comes with this little packet of directions. I'm just going to open this up and read about it. And this color personally is equal parts, which means I'm going to use equal parts of hair color with equal parts of developer. Developer is what creates the process of hair coloring and allows the color to penetrate into the hair and actually stain it. So I have this Salon Care. This is from Sally's Beauty Supply. It was really cheap. It was under $5, and this would last me quite a few times. So this is 2.5 ounces of color. And I'm starting out with one bowl, even though I have 2 boxes, because you always just want to make sure. Plus, I have blonde and red in my hair, and I really want to make sure that gets covered. So what I'm going to do is just take my non-metallic mixing bowl, because metallic will mess up the color, And I'm going to just squeeze the color right on into the bowl. And I just have this mixing cup. This is from Sally's. This was like $1. It has ounces on it. So I know that I have 2.5 ounces of color in my thing. And I understand that because I looked at the color and right on the thing it says 2.5 ounces. So I'm just going to take my developer and I'm going to pour 2.5 ounces of it. ounces. I'm going to slowly pour the developer on top of the cream color that I have in there. I recommend getting cream because the liquids are super liquidy and they tend to splash and get on your face more. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my non-metallic brush and I'm just going to start, you'll see it's just kind of goopy and kind of looks like puke right now. Just totally stir it, mix it up. So it's going to look super creamy and rich, like a milkshake. What you're going to do is you're going to take the hair that's neatly sectioned off. You're going to wipe off the color from your brush. And then the end of your brush is shaped like this for a reason. It's so you can part the hair. So part down a small section of hair. Depending on how thick or fine your hair is how you're going to be able to saturate it. So just grab down a piece. I have pretty thick hair, so my piece isn't going to be very big. Hello, Raja. Start from the top. Do it in a light feathering motion. And you're just going to bring it down. Stop. And then another little section. A lot of people like to outline their section first by like doing the top, doing the side, pulling it up, doing underneath, and then doing the back side, and then going in and getting the shaft of the hair. Bree, yeah. I can't use gloves. Why? They're latex. But I have to get this off my hands before Monday. Yeah. Make sure it's really saturated, especially if you have lighter hair, you're going to want to saturate it. So I had a friend do the back of my head the same way that I did the sides of my head, and then I just massaged it to make sure it was all over, saturating it in my head, and then just tucked up into a little bouffant. And now I'm going to wait 35 minutes for my hair color process, and you may think that's a long time, but that's actually what it's supposed to be. The color that does it in 15, 20 minutes. Like I said, the chemicals are so bad, and that's why it's so fast. So I will check back with you. All I'm going to do is I'm going to rinse my hair with a Color Safe shampoo, and then I'm going to use this Ion Effective Care Treatment Hair Repair, along with my Paul Mitchell Hair Repair Liquid Treatment, and it will have my hair in great condition.